Yes, people. We are back live. We are back live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube for another edition of the ManDem United podcast, where we discuss all things Manchester United much later than scheduled. That's because I was out earlier on today. Apologies on the long wait in regards to the start. I was chopping it up with Troops and Lewis after back again as well, people. But big up, love to everyone supporting Sarcasm City TV as always. Please keep all your comments, all your questions Manchester United related. And this broke earlier on today. Well, tonight, actually. Earlier on in the night, I should say. Bruno Fernandes wanted by HILAL. But reports are also saying that he is key and important to Manchester United's plans and they have no intention of selling him. So we're discussing that. Speaking of something with less concrete evidence and less reliable sources, Manchester United interested in Mbuemo. And on top of that, we have the small fixture and the small matter of Manchester United trying to get into a European final as they take on Bilbao in the second leg on Thursday. So we'll be discussing all those things. But run up the likes, hit the like button on the video. Make sure you do so. Please share this out across all the socials. Like I always say, at That's Me Flawless, at Sarcasm City TV. That's at Sarcasm City TV, at That's Me Flawless. You can see both of the channels, right? Both of the socials right there, people, at Sarcasm City TV, and That's Me Flawless. And just as important, it is road to 15,000 subscribers. Hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell as well. And shout out to Warrior J, who's been kind enough to drop some of the comments in regards to the things I've just mentioned with Bruno and also with the second leg against Atletico Bilbao as well. I think King is here too, but this is on Al Hilal. So Al Hilal have genuine interest in Bruno Fernandes as one of their top targets this summer. Manchester United see Bruno as a crucial player. Same for Ruben Amorim. No talks have started between the clubs. No bid or club-to-club approach. Manchester United insist on clear plan to keep Bruno. And that's from Fabrizio Romano. And in regards to it, with the Bruno Fernandes thing, hey, if Al Hilal come knocking, who are we to stand in his way? They offer big money. We are in a terrible state right now. We are in a rebuild. Bruno Fernandes, who has been our savior, deserves better. He deserves more. So if Al Hilal want to give us 70, 80, maybe more millions and want to offer Bruno the big bag, who are we to stand in this way? All jokes aside, though, do I think it happens? No, I don't think the deal happens at all. Even if they make the approach, I could see Manchester United rejecting it. I could see Bruno rejecting it, or both. But I've been wrong on these type of things before. What are you telling me, King? You good first and foremost?
Big up Flawless, big up the people, smash the likes. And yeah, like, hopefully this is actually true. But I don't fully believe it's true, but if it is, hey, yeah, Bruno Magnifico, bro. Going to Saudi. Hey, yeah.
That's where I'm at with it. Like they've already said, no official approach to the player, no official approach to the club. The clubs have not spoken about anything at all, and United have made it crystal clear. He's a crucial player, key to plans, but
Yeah, Ruben. Yeah, yeah, Ruben said he's a crucial player. He said Ruben Amorim says he's a crucial player. He's you know what I'm saying. Ruben, basically Fabrizio Romano said that Ruben does not want to let him go because he's a crucial part. But hey, but if it's 80 million, if it's 60, if it's 100, if it's 120, whatever it is, we have to take it. Not just because of the money, but because of the wages, bro. 300k. Hey, that 300k, bro, on wages. Hey.
hey. That's it. And big up to Steve says, I believe this one more than the Real Madrid one. That is true as well. That is very, very true.
I just don't think he will leave. I just don't think he will leave.
Mojo K says Ratcliffe don't rate Bruno even before Ineos joined United. He definitely would get rid of him to get funds. Ruben has no say. Get rid of this. Oh, is that Portuguese mafia tax? What's PMF?
It must be. Yeah, it must be.
Nah, but where's the F? Because it would just be PM tax.
No, I have no clue. I have no clue.
But I don't know, King. I don't know. But in regards to it, I don't think there's anything. People keep saying it's Portuguese related. I don't think it's Portuguese related. I think it's just bad management. Because as much as he consistently plays Bruno and Delo, he loves Garnacho. He loves Hoyland. For
Yeah.
whatever reason, he's a big fan of Mount. None of those players I just mentioned there, outside of the first two, are Portuguese. One's Danish, one's Argentinian, one's
It's because
English.
that man run in it. It's because that man run.
I think
That's the
that's what
only
it
thing
is.
I can.
You know what? That's the only common theme between those three.
Yeah.
It's their track stars. What is going on? Managers come here and just.
It
If they
just
ran with a purpose, I'd get it. If it was like powerful running, I'd get it. They just energetic.
yeah, just bro. It just like bro. It just we just say I don't know what it is with managers here, but they just want to go with pace and power all the time.
Them
Like
man ain't even pace and power.
like
Them man ain't out. Think about it. Hoyland, Garnacho, Bruno, Mount, Dalot.
yeah, yeah.
No, those five is not pace and power. Like they're not. We don't associate that with them five. Even to the people that rate them, let's say they're good things. So, all right, Bruno does certain things well. I wouldn't say pace and power is a part of his game.
No, he just runs. Bruno just runs.
They're marathon runners. That's what them man are. Cross country stars. Can't even say track stars because obviously you do marathons in the street in the Olympics.
Yeah, but this is what I don't get because Ruben has spoke about we struggle to keep the ball and this and that. So why would you just want players who just run when when you know that we need players that can actually keep the football?
I know. It's the Portuguese mafia family. Dalot would still start if you gave him Hakimi, Frimpong, Mendes, Davids, Theo Hernandez. So do you think that Hoyland and Garnacho will start even if we sign good players? Let's say we do, or Garnacho if we do sign attackers, which we'll get to in a second. I don't get it. But there is conflicting reports, but these are less reliable sources. Al Hilal are meeting Bruno Fernandes' agents and lawyer today to discuss the possibility of signing the player before the start of the World Cup on the 14th of June. Oh, the Club World Cup on 14th of June. That's from A, and then it's underscore Al Hanyan. So how true that is, I don't know.
Yeah,
it goes on
I
to
don't
say,
know.
Al Hilal have made an official 3-year offer to Bruno Fernandes to join before the Club World Cup starts in June. They are willing to meet any financial demands the player may have, and should there be an agreement, Al Hilal will start negotiations with Manchester United, and that's from its. Hey, you lot can see it on the screen because I can't pronounce that, but it's not reliable sources.
Yeah, because
hopefully, you know what I'm saying. We wake up tomorrow and it's big monster 100 billion offer from Al Hilal to Manchester United for Bruno Fernandes.
We just have to take it, man. We just have to take it because I checked Bruno's contract when it runs out because I didn't knew 100% when it ran out. So I checked his contract runs out in 2027, and we've got an option if we want to extend it for further season. But yeah, we just got to take the money, man, because bro, those 300k, bro, like we're probably saving, yeah. If we get rid of Bruno, yeah, we're probably saving like 30 to like 40 mil just on wages. Like
a lot of wages off the books, and then you add in the players who are all leaving as well. It's a hell of a lot. It's big money off the books. As you think about it, there's Bruno, there's Rashford, there's Garnacho, there's Hoyland, Sancho, there's Antony, there's Eriksen, there's Lindelof. That 8 I just mentioned there are probably, that 8 is probably in our top 15 of top earners.
Yeah.
Or something along those lines. Maybe not Lindelof as much, but the others, you're saving easily. Let's say he's 350k. Let's say Sancho's on 200. Let's say Rashford's on 350. Let's say Lindelof's 100. Let's say Eriksen's 100. Let's say Antony's 150. How much do you save? This 1.5 million, something like that.
Yeah,
it's big money. Yeah, like 1.5 on wages, and that's just that month. Never mind over a year.
We just got to take it because it's like Amarim's system. Amarim would want to get when he does get his own players in, even though I don't fully trust him yet, but even when he gets his own players, like his system is more structured in it. His system is more structured. Bruno does not suit a team anyway that is more structured. He suits a team that is just pure, just chaos. That's why he looks good in this team. Because it's just pure like chaos. You get me?
And yeah, I fully get what you're saying. And to Zoro, who says El Capitano to leave. Highly unlikely, but that's the reports. There's interest. Fabrizio Romano said there's interest. Do I personally think he leaves? No, but we will be keeping a close eye.
Yeah, I believe that they are interested. I believe they are interested. I just don't believe that United would let him leave. But I could be completely wrong. I could be completely wrong. If they do let him leave, bro, imagine if we got rid of Rashford, Bruno, and Highland and Garnacho. It just, bro, we got rid of them in one summer.
Dream window.
Oh my god,
dream,
bro. That's already like an 8 out of 10 window, bro.
just off
the bat, just get rid of him, like
just without doubt.
Yeah.
Big up to Warrior says that also dropped this is about Osimhen and Gyökeres. So the first meeting between Osimhen's agents and Manchester United took place today. The striker wants 12 million euros per year. Gyökeres remains the priority, although a deal is proving difficult. The Lap and another striker are also on the shortlist. So that's from @Santi_J_FM. Not sure how reliable source that is. However, with this, the one thing I do believe is that there is a shortlist of strikers. I do believe that the Lap is on there. Wouldn't surprise me if Gyökeres is on there as well. We've been linked heavily to Osimhen.
Osimhen, probably Mateta as well. Mateta will be probably on.
Hey, any of those strikers, I'm cool with. I have my preferences. But if we were to get Osimhen, or we were to get Gyökeres, or we were to get the Lap, I'll go, cool. Any of those three, I'm like, all right.
Yeah, like I'd be cool if we get Osimhen on 200k. I'm cool, but I don't want United to be giving Osimhen 300k. That's what I don't want. Gyökeres, I think, is a decent player. I don't think he's like world class or anything like that, but I think he's just a decent player. But again, obviously he's a sporting player, and obviously, like, there's a bit of like PTSD in that from Ten Hag, in that, because Ten Hag used to sign just bare Ajax players in it. So like there's a bit of that, because like Gyökeres was at Sporting with Amorim, and he's still at Sporting now. So like it's a little bit of PTSD with that one. But I think I really do like the Delap signing, though. I really do like the Delap signing, because I think the Delap signing £30 million for a striker that scored 12 goals in the Prem, who's playing in one of the worst teams, by the way. Like, people not talking about it. Ipswich are like, bro, they're second bottom, bro. Like, come on, bro. He's hardly get, bro. Like, he's doing a lot in general play for a team that is in relegation, and he's still got 12 goals in that team, and it's £30 million. You know what I mean? So yeah, like,
you hear what you're saying? Without question. That's why with the Lap, it makes all the sense in the world, and it's with an additions as well, which we'll get to in a sec. We'll get to shortly, but I'm fully with that. Also, let's see what else is going on here, people. Only a show today as well, people. I had to give you some form of show, though, I didn't do one earlier on today.
Of course.
As well. Yeah, man, it's only right, man. You gotta give the people them a show to watch back.
Yeah.
How about I will be doing the NBA. I will be doing the Nuggets OKC game, the first game. Game 1 will be on the playback. Big up Flawless Celtics are going off Knicks. The next game moved to. Let me actually pull this up myself. Because I had half an eye on this game, so I've not been
but
fully watching.
Like, the thing I would say as well is I just don't think Osimhen. Yeah, I just don't think Osimhen, because one thing that Ineos are trying to do is to reduce the wages. So if we was to give Osimhen 300k, that wouldn't really be making any sense, because if we let go of Rashford and Bruno, and we might let go of Casemiro, because obviously Casemiro could still leave United as well. Like, and we got rid of Rafael Varane for that reason. Like, it wouldn't make no sense just to put someone on like 300k. I don't know how much Gyökeres is on. I don't know how much Gyökeres as well would be asking for, but
It wouldn't be that.
like, it won't be. It might be like, I don't know, like maybe 200 at most, like
Maybe.
180, 200 at most,
Like that.
something like that.
Nah, without doubt. And speaking of attackers, Manchester United, and this caught me by surprise. I told this, was it yesterday? Yeah, yesterday. Manchester United linked to Mbuemo, which did surprise me. A good surprise. But yeah, and also the report said it wasn't him or Cunha, it was him in addition. And then that's what I was like, whoa. That's the type of thing I'm talking about. Because I rate Mbuemo. I think he could be a good signing. 60 million was the reports. How true it is, I don't know. Wasn't a reliable source, but let's talk about it anyway. Very much like Cunha ticks all the boxes, which I've mentioned in regards to played in the Premier League, so you don't have to worry about him adapting to the pace of the league, adapting to a new country. He's in London. Manchester ain't too different, so you're not adapting to a new place as well. Also, you playing in the left side as a right-sided 10 fits perfectly. The physical attributes you have. You have pace, you have power, you have strength, agility, balance, all of that. You then have the technical side of things. Very, very good at dribbling with the ball, good ball carrier. Off the ball, you are fine in regards to that. First touch, ball control. Hey, yo, why I for that? That's crazy. Hey, yo. That is mad. Yo, that is mad, yo. That is crazy. Hey, yo. That is crazy, yo. What is going on? Pause that, Flawless. Hey, take time. But yeah, first touch, finishing, all of that, control, cool. And mentally, he seems to have the right attributes as well. He don't seem like he'd be phased, very much like Cunha, that the badge was way too heavy to me. And he's going to get you goals. He's going to get you assists. He's going to be individually, he's going to do his own thing, and it'll also be a great fall for others as well. And him and Cunha has 2 10s.
Yeah.
Wouldn't be that expeditiously for like 120 million.
Yeah.
Are you crazy? You know how much, if you're a half decent striker, you'll eat with those two. Because those two do everything. Eating. You know what I'm saying? Eating. Thoughts on that?
Yeah, like everything that you said there, like I think obviously he's very good, he's decent technically, and he's got that strength in it, he's got that pace, he's got that power in it, he's got that like little pace and power as well, he's got that strength as well, and like and I think again he's another player that is underrated, because no disrespect to Brentford, but Brentford aren't like the biggest team, like you know what I mean, like this is, I think he's got like, because people like to do G and A. Well, Mbuemo's got 18 goals and 6 assists in the Prem this season.
18 goals. I know he's that penalty taker, but that's impressive because he's not like he's an out and out striker. So 18 goals is good. And I'm looking before that, 9 and 25, 9 and 38. And then before that, 4 and 35, and that's him coming up.
That's what I mean. So like he nearly gets around 10 goals in the Brentford team. By the way, at Brentford, that's at Brentford. And like the thing isn't that Mbuemo might be not the biggest name, but that's where Man United need to get away from. Like I spoke about Osman earlier. Osman is a name, but if Osman doesn't suit what we're trying to do, then we shouldn't sign Osman. You know what I mean? Just for the sake of signing him. Like this is the thing. In football, it's all about profiles. You get me? It's all about profiles, and Mbuemo, like you said, he's very he's not as technical as Cunha, but he's still good enough technically.
Yeah. He's not got the technical, but he's still that's it. He's still good enough. You don't look at him and go, you're terrible.
No.
But you're not. Sorry, you don't look at him and go, you're not of the level of Cunha in regards to the technical side of things, but you do enough. Also, he's got a lot of tenacity as well. Direct, aggressive.
Comfortable.
We seen that against us on the weekend.
Yeah.
We've seen it
Like,
before. These will always beat us.
I even see him. I think I even seen in the game, like he cut in and whipped in like two good crosses into the box. He whipped in a couple good crosses into the box, so he can cut inside and obviously shoot, and obviously he can cut in and deliver a good and a good cross. So like for me, yeah, like again, it would be a very smart signing from United, and this is what we need to see more of. This is what
Imagine
this
though,
is what
King, him and Cunha together.
yeah,
How dangerous that. It was like separate. Like, let's take him like separate. I think they're two very good signings. Let's say he
yeah,
was playing a 4-2-3-1 and one of those was the 10. You go, yeah, quality. But this system, which allows you to have two 10s, and you have two 10s of that quality, one
yeah,
right foot, one left foot, and I think they're a good link up for you. I think they're a good partnership for each other. Because what
yeah.
Visa does for Mbuemo, I think Cunha's can do that at a better level.
Yes,
I
you
think it's a
even
better profile.
yeah, you even seen the link up that Mbuemo had with Ivan Toney when Ivan Toney was at Brentford as well. Like Ivan Toney would get up the ball, hold up the ball, and Mbuemo would obviously make runs in behind as well. You know what I mean? So like Mbuemo, when he wants to, he can slow down the play. He can slow down the play to keep it simple, just pass it 5 yards, not do anything fancy. But also he can be direct. He can go past a man. You get me, because he's got that. Not that he's quite quick, but he's got that power. He's got that strength,
He's
and
powerful.
like
He's powerful runner.
yeah, like like he's powerful, yeah, and like we said about Cunha, about his personality. Cunha's got a bit, and Mbuemo's got a bit about it. I've seen Mbuemo like shout a few times at like referees, like he's got something about him as well. So like where he's not gonna take no nonsense. You know what I'm saying, and this is what it is. I'm actually happy that my club are actually linked with these players, because for me, this is showing me it's not just names. This is showing me it's profiles, and also in Burma, I think at Brentford he's also played up front as well. He's also versatile as well.
He has played as a striker.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
Like, because like I said, Omar Barada said, he said that Omar Barada, our CEO, said we will be looking for players that can play multiple systems, what are versatile and what can play in multiple systems. And then Burmo can play as a 10. I think, yeah, he can play as a striker, and obviously he can play as a right winger. So again, he's versatile. You get me?
I hear what you're saying. Yeah, because we've seen him he don't play the same position for Brentford, and they switch up, because sometimes they play with a back three, sometimes they play with a back four. So I hear that. Big up to Taza in the cut as well. Taza, we ain't saying that he's better than Cherky or Diblin. We're talking about it simply because United have been linked to him. So it's like, all right, let's discuss this and see what's what. But like I was saying, him with Cunha, I like the sound of that was. I really do like the sound of that. I really, really do like those two together. I think is a major
upgrade.
Not even up. What's what I'm looking for? Like, not even a major up. It is a major upgrade, you're right, of course, because hey, let's be real, King. Me and you are a major upgrade on our team. But the point of, like, let's just be honest. Like, we are. And me and you are not no 10s. You know what I'm saying? You have to carry me. I can go out there and get 1 goal in 27 games. I can do that. I go out there, brother.
Yeah.
But the point I'm making is I think those two as a combination is what I'm saying. I think they're perfect foils for each other. Like I said, we've seen how well Mbuemo's done with a Visa. And I rate Visa, but I think Cunha's a better version of him. And I think we've seen what Cunha's done at Wolves with, let's be real, limited players. It's limited attackers there. We don't look at anyone else outside of in the attacking. Take out Nori, he's a wing back. There's none of them attacking midfielders or strikers we look at our Wolves and go, bring me such and such. No one's ever said, hey, you know what we need to go get? Strand Larson. No one's ever said that. solid, okay striker. So that's how I'm looking at it with those two. Mataza made 2 points where he was talking about Cherky or Diblin. I'm cool with either of those two.
Yeah, cool.
If
Yeah,
it was, if we were to go get Cherky and he was playing alongside Cunha, cool. Diblin the same, cool. Just bring me
I,
two.
I
Go on.
think, yeah, but I think we should be looking into bringing in Diblin anyway. I think we should be looking into bring him anyway because if
Back
like
go
because
on.
because he can play. Obviously, he can play as one. He can play as one of the wing backs, bro. He can play as one of. You know what I mean? He can probably play as one of the wing backs. You know, if Ahmad gets tired or if he's I don't know, or if Ahmad has a bit of an injury, like Diblin can come in. You know what I'm saying? And slot in as like you know what I mean
Especially if you're being
as
on
a
the
wing back.
especially if you're being on the front foot.
Yeah,
If you're not doing much defending and you're chasing the game, why would you not? Let me get to the super. Actually, before I get to the super chat, big up to Saeed for the raid, man. Shout out to
big
everyone
up
who's just
Saeed.
joined over from the raid. I know Saeed was talking I think he was talking the same topic actually.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
you lot know the topic of conversation, all things Manchester United. Get your Manchester United questions in. Run up the likes though. As soon as you enter the city of sarcasm, pay the tax, people. Whether you live here, or have building here, or ownership, or have a house in the city like King, hit the like button. If you're just driving through,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? If you're looking to buy some land and build a house upon it, make sure you just pay your tax, people. That's all you have to do is hit the like button on the video and subscribe because there's over 170 of you lot in the building. Let's get us up to 80 likes. Like check 1212, like check 1212, and we'll get back to that as well. Big up to Zorro though for the super chat. Appreciate it. I think
Yeah.
that's Canada, right? Big up. If I'm wrong, Zorro, correct me. If I'm wrong, he says flawless. You get Agent 47 and I get El Capitano. Are you an Al Halal fan? Or I'm guessing you're an Al Halal fan. Correct me if I'm
Mm,
wrong, because Agent 47 is bald. So I'm guessing you're talking about Mbuemo. Yes, bring me Mbuemo because I really like the price first and
yeah,
foremost. And if that means you want him at Al Halal, cool. That's what I'd say. I'm
yeah,
cool with that.
yeah.
Go on.
And it's not like he's like 30 or 31. He's still like 25. And Burmo's still 25. He's still young.
Yeah, I'm
Like I
looking
think
here.
he's like 25. So
Yeah, you're right
like
about right. He's 20. Yeah, he's 25. Spot on, but
he's
he's turning
25. So
he'll be
like
26 in August. So by the start of the season, it'll be 26. But yeah, you're spot on.
yeah, yeah. Like he could, and especially with footballers nowadays, footballers play to like 35, 33, 34. So like, you know what I mean? It's not like they retire at like 30 in like the early 30s. Most players retire now at like the late 30s, 40s. So Burma can still play like a and Burma can still play like a few years at the club. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really have a big issue about it. And like people would say Diblin and Turkey, like I don't see why we can't get them either. Why not? You know what I'm saying? Like
You know why? Because that's greed. That's what that is, King. That's greed. That's why.
yeah,
Did you
but
say both of them?
yeah,
You try
but
to sign up. If you try to sign Cunha, Cherky, Diblin, and Mbuemo in one window, is what you're telling me.
yeah, like why not? Like
Yeah.
but like I said,
I said, why not? You know, because there's this thing, yeah, called the transfer budget. There's also, King, this thing called real life. They say this guy trying to have a FIFA window. I said Cunha and Mbuemo,
man,
Cherky, and
man,
Diblin.
say
Yeah.
they're
You
trying to
play
do
football
football
manager.
manager
Yeah, you trying
career
to do a
more than
football
that, bro.
manager.
Yeah,
Hey, close the laptop, man, King. You been playing football manager today. You been turn off the
yeah,
PS, man. Turn off
but
the
like,
PS, yo. You played Ultimate Team. This guy, yo. Man said, why can't we? That being said, though, like I say, all jokes aside, Cunha, yes, we definitely need another 10. And I like the fact that we're being linked to an Mbuemo. But whether it is Mbuemo, whether it is a Cherky, whether
yeah,
it is a Dublin, all three of them I'm cool. I have my preferences. I prefer Mbuemo. Why? Because he's here.
yeah,
Unless it's Osherman, because I don't look at the strikers. Give me
mm,
if I'm always gonna run with the reason why I like the Cunha signing so much is because he's been here a number of years and done the business. Same with
yeah,
Mbuemo. I want players who have been in the Premier League and actually have done it over not 1 year, have done it over 2 years or more and performed to a good level. That's where it's at. Because when you think about it, who have we signed from the Premier League who was in the Premier League who had a few good years, had 2 good years or more, that's actually flopped it. We went away from that. I think that's what cost us. Who's the last outside
Yeah.
of Mount? Mount was rubbish at Chelsea, so it's no surprise
Yeah.
he was rubbish here. So I can't even say him. Who's actually had good? Can you think of anyone?
Yeah, because I'm trying to think. Because obviously, Pogba was at Pogba didn't play many games the first time at United.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, we signed Ronaldo at like 30. What was it, like 35 or so? 35.
Yeah, that's 35. I'm trying to think. And to prime, Luke Shaw even had 2 good. He didn't
Oh,
have 2 good
Lukaku. We signed Lukaku and Alexis Sanchez. Yeah, that was it.
And how many years ago are we talking there?
We signed Lukaku on the Was it on the on the Jose, I think.
Yeah,
on the Jose. Like 2018 or something. Around, I think it was like around 2018, 2019, we signed Lukaku.
Lukaku's probably the last one who you can say, all right, you were performing at a high level.
Yeah.
And I had my reservations about him.
Yeah.
I had my reservation. Like, put it this way, none of them were performing. Yeah, Fellaini, yes. Sanchez, yes.
Fellaini, yeah, of course, yeah.
They were some of our better players. Not so much Maguire, but Fellaini had his uses. And so did Wamata had his uses.
Wamata as well, yeah. Wamata, yeah.
And how many years ago are we talking? We kind of stayed away from that because Maguire was Oli signing. Fellaini was Moy signing.
Wan-Bissaka as well. Wan-Bissaka, we signed Wan-Bissaka under Ole.
Oli signing. How long ago are we talking here? Oli was here when was Oli's first season? Wasn't it like 4 years ago?
Yeah, it must, for like 4 years. 4 years, yeah.
We talking all this time. Arsenal were only 1 year into their trophy drought. We talking this time. What are we doing? Arsenal is crazy. Arteta was just getting there. You feel me?
Yeah.
What are we doing there? All these times I didn't have hair. Them times. Like, this is what we talking about. I had less hair than King. Them times 4 years ago. What are we doing? Legit, I had less hair than you.
Yeah, bro.
This is my plaits will go down.
I barely had a beard at them times, bro. You know?
I look at you, your beard there connected now. You know what I'm saying? Fully connected. Mine got all the way around. Your beard better than mine. Crazy work. This is mad. Oh my! See how long? The point I'm making is, people, see how long ago we're talking. We're talking, and none of those were. And also, what I like about our Cunha potential signing or Mbuemo is price points.
Yeah,
price points, and it's clear where they are going to play and where they fit in with what we've got going on. Maguire, we always know that price point. He was never the best defender in the league.
Like Sanchez. When we signed Sanchez, we didn't know what to do with Sanchez.
Yeah, we had a whole heap of left wingers at that point. We didn't need to sign him. We just did a swap deal.
Yeah, like Sancho. Sanchez weren't even a bad player. It's just that we didn't know how to use him because we had obviously we had other wingers. So obviously,
Martial was out there, and I think there was someone else as well. But those two were definitely playing out there. It's like, well, we was someone for the other side. So yeah, with Mbuemo and with Cunha, I'm a fan of those two. You buy the best from within. That's what I'd say. But
it's all about profiles, bro. So like,
all about profiles, and we see where those two fit in.
Yeah.
And big up to Party Paul. All right, man, Party over there, Paul. Big up to you. He says the lap not choosing United over his other options, and Mbuemo great counter-attacking, so only way is good with United if they stick with counter-attacking play and don't want possession. I disagree with this. I think Mbuemo does fine in any system. Whether you're playing counter-attacking, which at times you might, or possession-based, because I think he's technically sound enough. And because he's direct and if you're direct and can dribble past somebody with a piece of skill, you're perfect for low blocks. Also, so not only can you carry the ball past someone with it at your feet, you can also run off the ball to go past someone. And then you can also have the eye for a pass. You can also shoot. You can also cross the ball. So all of these things he has in his game and in his locker, he could break down a low block. I don't worry about him without a low block.
And Brentford and the thing is, I don't think Brentford just play one style. Like Thomas Frank adapts to the opposition. Like Like I see Thomas Frank go with like a back three at times, go with a back four. Like Thomas Frank, you know what I mean? He adapts. He adapts like his style in certain games. So I don't think in a lower block, I don't think it would be a problem for and then Mbuemo and plus he'd be playing with better. Obviously, I know Brentford are higher than United in the league, but he would be playing with better attackers because obviously we have Ahmad, Xerxes, Mainu. You understand? And then if we get Cunha, he'd be playing with Cunha. So I don't see Mbuemo just playing in a counter attacking. I don't see it. Like it's not just counter attack.
Yeah, I don't.
Like Brentford play like different styles. Yeah,
their average possession is 47.6. So he's been successful in a team at times. Well, they'll be the dominant team, and obviously there'll be times where the team who are counter-attacking, which makes sense when you have that. Just looking there, yeah, I was right. Yeah, 47.5, 47.6. So they're 14th on the list. You got Ipswich, Nottingham Forest, Everton, Palace, Leicester, Wolves, Brentford, West Ham United, Bournemouth, Southampton. Surprisingly, 49.5, but they do that nonsense trying to play out from the back. That's the 11 to 20. So I don't really worry about him in that sense.
No,
really don't. City top the list 61.7, Liverpool 58.2, Chelsea 57.8, Arsenal 57%, Spurs surprisingly West 6, 53.2%.
Wow,
West 6. We 6 for real.
Wow, yeah, that's surprising.
That is surprising. Yeah, we stink. Flawless. Does Bruno get more standard than guys like Mason Mount and Agate? Depends who you're talking to. Depends who you're talking to. Depends who you're listening to. What content creator are you watching in this space, or what major outlet? Whether you're watching, whether it's Sky Sports or TNT or ITV or whatever mainstream podcast you're watching, or whoever's you follow on Twitter or you follow on Instagram, etc. So no, like Mason Mount, I don't think he gets slandered because I think everyone knows, one, he's terrible, and two, he barely plays. He barely played. Like, he's just back now.
Yeah.
We spoke more about the manager saying that I rate him and I know he wants it. I can see it in his eyes. Whatever that means. You know what I'm saying? Hey, yo. Like that's what we spoke. We've spoken more on that. That's been the big on this channel. I can only speak for this. That's why I'm cracking up. On this channel, I can only speak for that. That the most we spent more time talking about Amarim's comments on Mason Mount than actually Mason Mount as a footballer.
Yeah, he's only had like 10 starts, bro, at the club.
Starts, and we don't care. One of them was yesterday. Yeah, technically, well, a couple of days ago now, because it was Sunday. So you don't do nothing. Because he's Mason Mount. You don't.
Bro, I said it before, bro. It's instant transmission from teleport with this guy. It's Dragon Ball Z with this guy, bro.
Yeah, I got a bookmark. Here it is. Mason Mount, I have to tell you. Wait 1 second. Mason Mount, I have to tell you, I love that kid. I love that kid. You can look in his eyes and see that he wants. You can look in his eyes that he wants this so bad, and that's the most important thing for me. Yo, why are you laughing? This is serious stuff, yo. This is serious stuff. This is on the United website, people. I bookmark. See that, people? I bookmarked the article because I laughed at it. Yeah.
You just have to laugh at things like that, bro, because it's like.
Yeah, man. Like, I'm just like, why was no one there? Just grabbed the mic and just went, hey.
Hey, yo, fam, like, bro, that reminds me of freaking one of Arteta's freaking press conferences, bro. Freaking hell, bro, like, oh.
Man, it's crazy.
What's wrong with these managers nowadays, man?
And to Zoro says first, if we're gonna get a Yardman show when PSG destroy those bums, I'm trying to pattern it with them, look, because obviously I got the Arsenal show straight after the PSG Arsenal game, so that'd be like 10:15 p.m. And I'd tell a lie, probably be like 10:30 p.m. And then if Lex and Kaneki and Javon are about, then it's just the Arsenal cooking, you know what I'm saying, stream. That's what I'll title it. Arsenal cooking stream as they crashed out of the Champions League and go 5 years, how many and counting. I'll put how many years they've gone without a trophy in the title. That's what I do. It's beautiful. Shout out Arsenal, man. Shout out
Arsenal, man.
To Vito, who says Adam said on Saturday's stream he'd rather keep Mount over Bruno. I was crashing out when he said that. I understood what he meant when he said that. I get it because Mount don't play, so he's not a problem. However, you're asking me to choose between two ugly girls. Is basically what you're saying.
Yeah,
Saying,
bro.
oh, you want to date one of these girls, and they're both ugly, pretty much. That's pretty much what it is with those two. The fact that the options is why is large in part as to why Manchester United are where they are. Is Bruno Manchester United's biggest problem? No. We have major problems all across the pitch, all off the pitch. We have major problems. But is he a part of a team that has failed horrendously consistently? Yes.
Yeah.
3 out of the last 4 years, we've had our worst ever league finishes. We've had all types of records, had all our worst defeats, lowest win percentage, lowest goals scored, and all these types of stuff. Lowest goals, I think most goals conceded in a couple of those seasons too.
Yeah.
You're the captain. You have to be held accountable for that. Have to be. Hey, Zorro, big up, man. Hope you're blessed, man. Hope you're good, bro. Hope you're good. Now, that's how I look at it in regards to it. And shout out to Natalie. Says vegan vibes with Natalie. Smash the likes, guys. Run up the likes. Run up the likes. Townsend saying, Jerky, my lord, I would cry tears of joy. And speaking of that, tears of joy. I might cry tears of joy if we win the Europa League. This is Bilbao injury news. Inaki Williams was injured yesterday and underwent an MRI scan on Monday to determine the extent of his muscle problem. Sanket and Nico Williams didn't train today ahead of their Old Trafford visit. So they could be still without Sanket, who I've been told is a key player for them in the team.
Yeah, I've been told, yeah.
Go to you, King. We're going to go to you. Thoughts on the second leg? We going through? You worried we ain't gonna go through? Talk to us.
No, we should make it through because, bro, like, you know what? Yeah, the first leg, obviously, I remember I said 1-1. Obviously in the first leg, and then in the second leg, I think I said extra time 2-1 in extra time at Old Trafford. I'm actually survived. I'm actually surprised we actually in this situation because I did not expect Man United to win 3-0 the way that we do.
I can one set. Carry on.
The way that we did that was our best performance of the season, apart from the first like 28 minutes of the game where they could have scored like 2 or 3 in the first 28 minutes. Apart from that, we completely controlled the game. And obviously Bruno, we got a bit of luck because of the red card as well. You know what I mean? It was a red card, but we got a bit of luck with the referee on our side. But we struggled against Leon with 10 men. So the way that we controlled the game, like, was very good. And I think even with Nico Williams, even if Nico Williams was to play the second leg, like, I'm not frightened. I think the guy completely trashed. I just think the guy is a spicy Doku, bro. You know what I mean? I just think Nico Williams is a Spanish Doku, and he did nothing in the first leg.
He didn't do nothing. We gotta give Maz credit for that, though. We gotta give Maz credit for that. But I hear your point.
Overall. Yeah. Obviously, big up Maz and that. Always big up Maz and that. But listen, the only thing that I have, I know we're not gonna probably miss him. We shouldn't need him for the second leg, but obviously losing De Ligt was a bit of a blow. Because I thought that was a bit foolishness from Amorim to start De Ligt in the Brentford game when he just came back from injury. I thought that was a bit of foolishness. I didn't think he needed to start in a game that didn't really mean anything. But we should still have enough, regardless, to go through against Bilbao. Because even if we do concede like 2 goals, I think we will concede against Bilbao in the second leg. We might concede 2 goals, but I think we can get a goal at the other end. I think we will at least score 1 goal. So I ain't worried about the second leg. if somehow Bilbao come back, yeah, then everyone should be sacked. That that should be the thing. Everyone should be sacked, bro. If Bilbao come back, everyone should be sacked. Like, there's no excuse. I don't care. You're 3-0 down. You're 3-0 up, yeah, in a semi-final, bro, at Old Trafford at home. Like there's literally no excuse for it. And Bilbao are all right, but they're not like Barca or Atletico or Real Madrid. Like, they're not that level of team. So, like, for me, yeah, like, bro, and they drew new out. They drew new at home. They drew 0-0 away against Rangers the first leg. So, like, you know what I mean. So if Rangers can get a 0-0 there, United should be able to see out a 3-0 lead.
That is a valid point. Yes,
Yeah,
yes, I do agree
yeah,
with that. I do
yeah,
agree with. Hmm.
yeah.
Um,
Like, know what I mean. So, like, I don't have any major issues because obviously Maz has been playing well in recent games. Maz has started to get his form back. Yeni Euro has been playing decent as well. So, like, bro, we should have enough for Bilbao. I'm not scared about Bilbao. I just want my club to get into the final. If it's Bordeaux, Glint, and Tottenham, either one of them, bro. I'm not bothered who we get in the final, bro, because either way, we're winning that final, bro. Like, bro,
let me ask you: who do you think goes through in that other semi-final? Who do you think goes through?
because originally I said Bordeaux Glint would get through, but Tottenham are 3-1 up. Obviously, it is away from home, but
Mhm.
I think Tottenham will make it difficult for themselves. I think Tottenham might concede like 2 or 3 goals, but I think they will score a couple as well, what will get them out. So I think Tottenham will go through to the final, and and obviously. And obviously, news came out today saying that James Maddison and Bergvall are injured.
Yes.
Madison is out to the rest of the season, even though he hasn't been great for Tottenham this season, and he wasn't great the second half of last season. He's still one of Tottenham's better one of Tottenham's better players. So he's out for the rest of the season, and I think Bergvall's injured as well. I think I heard Saeed say Bergvall's injured as well. So, like, for me, yeah, either way, if we get to bro, if we don't win this Europa League, yeah, I gotta be real. Everyone should be sacked. I mean, the academies.
So you're saying if we don't win the trophy, hey, everybody gotta go.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because, like, I know we're not great for all this, but the Europa League in general, bro. The Europa League has been so bad in quality. Like, the Europa League has been so bad in quality, and when you got Tottenham, who are who are like 16th or 14th in the table, yeah, and then like Tottenham's had their worst season ever, yeah, and then when you got Bordeaux Glint, who I didn't even heard of until Man United played them in the group stage. You get me, and then we 3-0 up, and then we're 3-0 up against Bilbao, bro. Like, come on, bro. Like, we should be winning. We should be winning that because, bro, despite how bad some of these players are, yeah, they know how to win finals. They know how to win games when it really matters. Like, one thing about Tottenham is that they bottle it under pressure. You know what I mean? They might not bottle it as so much as Arsenal.
Like that? So is that why you're confident going into? Let's say it's hypothetically United Spurs in the final. That's why you're confident of playing Spurs in the final because of that Spursy tag. Does that bring you more confidence?
Yeah. That brings me more confidence, and obviously because James Maddison is out as well. One of their better players is going to be out the rest of the season, and obviously Bergvall's out. He's been one of their better players as well. So I'm looking at it and going, I know Tottenham have beat us 3 times this season. I'm very aware of that, but Tottenham beating Man United 4 times in a season, no, that can't happen, bro.
I agree with you on that. I don't think it will. In
That
regards to, yeah, go on, carry on.
that cannot happen. That cannot happen. Tottenham Hotspur beating Man United, and this one would be worse because this one is where it all matters. This game,
Yeah.
like it would be even worse because it's a final. You get it? Like,
Yeah.
like we can't lose against Tottenham, bro. Like if we lose against Tottenham, it's embarrassing, bro. Like it'd be even more embarrassing if we lose against Bordeaux Glint or if Bilbao turn it around. But losing to Tottenham in the final, who haven't won a trophy since 2008. Like, come on, bro. Man United have won trophies in recent times. Look how I think, yeah. Like I said, despite how bad these players are, I think in 10 seasons we've reached 10 finals in like 10 seasons. So
we've reached 10 finals in 10 seasons.
Yeah, in 10, I think it's like 10 since 2015 or since 2016. We've reached like 10 finals. It's something like I saw.
Yeah, because we've lost a couple. Yeah, because we've lost a couple as well. Yeah.
Yeah, so like these players know how. These players.
I'm watching it. See, that he's going off against the Knicks. I mean, against Boston. Go on, King. Carry on.
Yeah, like these players know how to get to finals, and obviously we've only lost a couple. Like Man City, we lost one final. Villarreal, we lost one final. Yeah. But all the other finals, pretty much, we won. So
yeah, did we not lose that? Mourinho lost one to Chelsea, right? Was that FA Cup?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that one as well. Yeah, the Hazard. Yeah. Remember? Yeah.
League as well. Nah, you right. You spot on. People in regards to it, I hear what King's saying, and we shouldn't go out 3-0 up. My only disappointment from that first leg is that we didn't get a fourth, or we didn't get a fourth and a fifth. Like we put them in the hearse. We closed the coffin, but we didn't put them in the ground to like make sure they're.
Yeah, because Casemiro could have had a hat trick in that game. Casemiro had like two. I think Casemiro had like 2 headers, and then Garnacho, and then obviously we could have got another penalty as well because they took down Garnacho, what wasn't given as well. And obviously, I think Ugarte had a chance, and then someone else had a chance as well. Like we could have scored.
Maz hit the bar.
Maz hit. Yeah, Mazzarari. That was it. Yeah. So
yeah, because it's kind of like that's where I'm at. Like we put him in the hearse, we closed it, but like we didn't put him in the ground with dirt on top. You get what I'm saying? It's kind of like Ryan. Yeah. Like you'd want to know that he's really gone, man. Like you want to close the hearse with his stupid ass in it.
And they should go to score goals. Yeah. Bilbao don't score a lot of goals.
They don't. So that is true. They do not score a lot of goals. So we need to make sure that we are on it and doing the business. I hear you. But you lot, final few questions in, because we're going to close out in the next 5 to 10 minutes because I'm going to be over on the Sarcasm City TV playback for that Denver Nuggets, Oklahoma City Thunder, Western Conference semi-final, game 1, second round. I don't know if you lot say, well, it is the semi-finals, but it is also the second round. But second round, game 1 of that series live on the playback. We won't be here on the YouTube for that also. But yeah, I hear you. We should get past them, especially with the injuries, especially if the Williams brothers are missing, and also as well if Sanket's missing. We're 3-0 up. Even if we have a terrible performance and lose the game 2-1, it's about getting through to the final. And I said if we get past Bilbao, we'll win the competition. I did not expect us to get past Bilbao. I did not expect that result in the first leg.
Bro.
However, happy to be wrong. That first result, I'm still astonished, over the moon about it. And I think whether it's Spurs or it is Bodo, we'll win the competition.
Yeah, because it was crazy because like the first 27 or 28 minutes of that game, I thought we were going to be 2-0 down. I thought we were going to be 2-0 down, bro. Because like after the first 28 minutes of the game, they could have been easily at least 2-0 up, and then suddenly when we got that goal, everything just, you know what I mean? Everything just changed just like that. And then they wasn't in the game at all. Maybe if Bilbao would have got one back to make it 3-1, maybe that would have been.
Oh yeah, 3-1. Yeah. The tie's still alive at 3-1.
Yeah,
as well and truly still alive.
Yeah,
Like we was
But
about to close the hearse and like they opened it back up and like grabbed us. You know what I'm saying? And at 3-1. But 3-0, it's like not only do they have to, they got to score 4 goals. We have to not reply whatsoever.
not
Everything that goes wrong for us has to go wrong for them to get back in this time. The same way everything went wrong for them in the first leg, everything has to go wrong for us. So they have to score early. Need a red card there. That like if we concede in the first 10 minutes and get a red card, it's game on. That type of thing. Other than that, just play. We just gotta manage this game very, very smartly. Play. You don't have to play hero ball. Keep the ball ticking. Play it safe. Draw fouls. All the pressure's on them. You have to chase us. All the pressure's on them.
Yeah, just don't try anything fancy. Just keep it simple. That's it. Like,
don't try.
That's it.
Just keep it ticking and just be calm with it. That's all we need you lot to do. That is it. And to Primary Ask Flawless, when's the calling show? I probably won't do one this week because I don't know where there's going to be a gap in the schedule. I'll have a look. If not, it'll be next week. Because, of course, back again was late tonight. So that would have been the time I'd done it. I was out before. That's why you didn't get a ManDem United earlier. You'll still get one tomorrow as well. But I think that's pretty much everything in regards to United. I think we've discussed everything. I think that's it. We're good.
Obviously, I spoke to Northside about. I think apparently there's been links of Garnacho to Chelsea again. Apparently Chelsea are in for. Apparently Chelsea are in for Garnacho again. That's what I'm hearing. Apparently Ineos wants 65 million for Garnacho.
Why do we want so much to sell for 40? Why do we want if they're going to give us 45? Take him for 45. Like why do we want 60 for Garnacho? But hey, if we can somehow get rid of Garnacho for 60 and bring in Acuna for 62, hey, business.
Yeah, like
that's great business.
I just want United to not just drag the. I just want the signings to be quick. I don't want us to be dragging it out. I just want to get most of the signings that we can before pre-season. You get me? That's what I want. And for me, I think, for example, if we was to get Delap, Cunha, and Mbuemo, like I can, I can rock with, or if we give Osimhen 200k and we get Osimhen, Mbuemo, and Cunha, fine, cool. I'm cool with that.
Crazy that man said Osimhen, Cunha, and Mbuemo. You know how much just technical directness, pace and power, goals and assists is in that front three. And then you got Dorgu and Ahmad to back that up.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we're moving to teams. If that's the front three, we're moving to teams. Yeah, we might actually get them 90 league goals, man. Might actually get them 90 league goals with that front three.
Yeah, man.
Word to Andy Tate, we're going on a title charge.
We're going
on a title charge.
Yeah, man. Come on, man. Like, bro, bro. And if we get, obviously, we've been linked with Edison as well. If we can get Edison in as well,
Atalanta.
Atalanta. Like, we can get in Edison. Like, again, he's a similar profile to like a Van der Berg, Sanderberg, or like he's like a Gravenberg or a Belabor. Like, he's a similar profile to them guys. So if we can get Edison, who is technically good, but also is a ball winning midfielder as well, then I'm happy with that. Angel Gomez on a free, that's another transfer that I think we should be looking at. So, like, again, because Angel Gomez has played in the League 1. He's played in the French league. The French league is similar to the Premier League in terms of like pace and power. So, like, I don't see where there would be a problem there. So, and apparently we've been, because I spoke to Northside today. Apparently we've been linked with Jonathan Tah as well, because apparently Jonathan Tah's going on. I think he's on a free transfer. So, like, again, like that's not a bad signing to make. Again, if we was to get like, he's not a priority, but if we was to get Jonathan Tah on the free, then then I think that works as well because he played in a back three at Leverkusen. Obviously, Xavi Alonso as well. People got to remember, and for me, I don't think Martinez. Like obviously, hopefully he recovers in that. But I said it before. I don't think long term he's good enough, especially in this system, because I know he's had like a few good games before he got injured, but I just don't think he's good enough in the system because he's not. He struggles to defend in wide areas. Tar can do that. Tar can defend in wide areas, but it's not a major priority. But if we was to get Jonathan Tar again, I wouldn't be mad at the signing because even if it doesn't work out, we can cash in. We can make some profit.
Bear in mind, centre backs could be leaving as well. You got Lindelof who could leave. Well, Lindelof looks like he's leaving. Johnny Evans looks like he's leaving. So that's 2 centre backs short because you got De Ligt, Maguire, Euro, Martinez, Heaven. So that's 5. So you would ideally want 1 more. So you got 2 for each position in regards to the back 3. So maybe you do go get a Tar.
Maybe, yeah.
But people continue to run up the likes. Whether you're watching this live right now, or watching this back, hit that like button. Pay the tax when you enter the city of sarcasm. We are going to redirect over to Months. He's live Liverpool therapy session because they
big up Months, man.
You know, big up Months, big 6 months, the whole gang over there.
They got Trent as well, bro.
Trent Madrid, Liverpool contract to join Real Madrid.
Man.
Versus Chelsea. So put Sarcasm City TV raid in the chat. But before we leave here, don't forget the Sarcasm City TV content does not stop, people. We're going over to the playback right now. I'm literally just watching the end of the game of this Knicks Celtic game. And it is currently a 100 apiece with 5 seconds on the clock. Knicks have the ball. Look, so you lot can see what it looks like when you get over to the Sarcasm City TV playback. Just type in www.playback.tv/Sarcasm City TV. That's www.playback.tv/Sarcasm City TV. And if you have an NBA League Pass, you can use it to sync up with us and watch the game. Or if you don't have an NBA League Pass, I'm giving out VIP passes for free for certain games. So head over and you can come watch the game. And you're in the comment section saying, wait, he missed. He missed. So that's now going overtime, that game. So we're going to head over there for that. And we're back live today. So obviously back live in just about 5-10 minutes for the New York Knicks Boston Celtics game 1. Or I should say Denver Nuggets Oklahoma City Thunder game 1. And then we're back live on here today, 4:30 p.m. UK time. ManDem United podcast. So you get another show of this. So myself, King, if he's about the rest of the gang. About 7:45 p.m. Champions League semi-final, first leg, Inter Milan Barcelona. That will be over on the Sarcasm City TV playback, people. And then following that, back live on air about 12:30 a.m. UK time, sports Q&A. So we will be discussing the Inter Milan versus Barcelona semi-final, and we will know 1 finalist in the Champions League. We'll also be discussing with great joy Arsenal going out of the Champions League because we will be doing that. So everything I've mentioned is on the schedule. So all of the shows all the way up until Sunday, people, are on the YouTube schedule. Same over on the playback as well. And one more thing, because you lot are very intelligent people that can take on information. All the shows you see on the channel are available on all audio platforms. So Spotify, iTunes, SoundCloud, etc. So if you're on Spotify, type in Sarcasm City TV, hit the follow button and 5-star us as well. King, scoreline prediction. I'll go before I let you go, actually, because I know we might not talk tomorrow. Manchester United versus Bilbao.
You know what? I'm gonna go 2-1 Bilbao.
Going 2-1 Bilbao. So we go through.
Yeah, United. So United go through 4-2 on aggregate. I think Bilbao might win, but I think we will go through overall. So I don't have any complaints. No, not me.
All right, fair enough. So people, we are going to close out again. Sarcasm City TV raid in Months' chat. We're going live on the playback in literally 5 minutes, people. So head over there because that Knicks Celtics game has gone into overtime as well. So love to everyone that's locked in. This has been, actually, before I go, hit the subscribe button as well, man. Roll to 15K. This has been the ManDem United podcast live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube. Again, thank you very much for locking in.